With me now is Terry Snowden MBE. Now, Terry has been involved with charitable organisations for over 30 years. Terry, hi, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Really well.
Good.
Great to see you. Now, Terry, could you tell me a little bit about your background?
Yeah, I've been involved, as you say, for over 30 years in all sorts of charitable activity. But in the last 15 years or so, I've established an organisation called the Heroes Project, and we work mainly in the development of performing arts with members of the learning disabled community.
Now, Terry, we're all dying to know, why were you awarded the MBE?
I was awarded an MBE in 2004 for services to disabled people and the community of Greater Manchester.
Lovely, well done. So what's your role within the ADPA organisation?
I've got a nice little role within the ADPA organisation in the sense that I'm an advisor to the board. So I suppose if they've got anything strategic or anything technical that they need to mull over, or maybe they're planning activities and initiatives for the future, that they have a brain to call on that can come to the table and give an opinion.
I think it's great that we've got someone who is as experienced as yourself, who shares your time and contributes to the work that ADPA does. Now, what inspired you to donate your time and expertise to ADPA particularly?
One of the directors of ADPA is a gentleman called Phil Barrett, and Phil has been a massive supporter of my own project for the last 15 years,
Right.
since it was established. Some of the ADPA initiatives involved the performing arts, and obviously we built our existence on the provision of performing arts as well. So when ADPA was established, Phil asked me if I would kindly come on board, and it felt right to be able to give Phil back some of the support and the experience that he's given to us.
Now, what makes ADPA different from other charitable organisations?
I think certainly regarding the provision of schemes and initiatives for young people, I think that the ADPA model has a certain element of longevity and sustainability strapped to its initiatives, in the sense that it's a move away from that conveyor belt mentality of putting Johnny on a 6-week course and then at the end of 6 weeks just dropping him off there. Sure. And I also think that it's less diversary, in the sense that the young people engaging themselves with the activities and initiatives that ADPA provide, they're there to engage the young people in a way that they can encourage self-belief, and hopefully that could lead on to paid employment, which is again something that's very different from the normal model.
Absolutely. Now, how do you think ADPA can affect change, and does affect change, in the lives of these children and young people?
I think it gives them the opportunity to get actively involved in things that interest them, particularly as young people, and I think that is really very, very different. And I also believe that the way that the initiatives are set up, the young people involving themselves in it actually develop via their own creativity, and to actually hang on the prospect of potentially paid employment at the back end of that, and that could last for as long as the young people themselves want to be involved in it, and they will also go on to become mentors and role models for other young people in their own local community, which is massively important.
Terry, tell us, how important is it for members of the public to support groups such as ADPA?
It is massively important for members of the public to support ADPA. Anybody from a local community that sets up a scheme or an initiative that makes a difference to the lives of young people from that community, they need support. And quite often groups such as this are up against the £1 million marketing budgets of the big national charities. And at the end of the day, they're all competing for the same pound note. So the local causes, the local projects don't necessarily have the profile, and therefore, because they are designed and set up to make a difference to the lives of local young people, that local people should get behind it and support it.
Terry, thanks so much for coming and talking to me this evening. I've really enjoyed it. Thanks a lot, Terry.
Pleasure, thank you.